Hey, this is Sam Hain again. I'm talking a little more about Undertaker. I just thought about some things. I know he couldn't really get the grip on Hell's Gate on Brock Lesnar, and he didn't do. I knew something was wrong with Undertaker. He probably was sick or something, because he didn't do a lot of his moves. He didn't do a lot of his moves. He didn't do at all, and it just was strange. He didn't sit. No, he sits up and stuff like that. He didn't do none of that. And when he was laying on the mat, it took him time to get up. And like he couldn't get up. Like he was hurt. I'm talking about really, really hurting. And something was wrong. He lost weight. He didn't have the strength uh, on this match. I guess it was indicated that last matches he had at WrestleMania, he barely won. He almost didn't win. So I guess this was the last straw, and he finally hung up his boots, and Taker's streak was broken. Um, it's kind of still a shock, cause when I seen that match, my jaw dropped. It was like wow, and wow, it's kind of hard to get over something like that, because he had a streak for a long time. He went through a lot of people. So, it's that he always gonna be the legend of the Undertaker. But I'm surprised. I'm very surprised they did it now. But I can understand. He probably said, "I can't wrestle no more, so let's be the last time I wrestle." And and he had a big opponent uh, of his choosing, because he got creative control behind the scenes, because he been there the longest. And he said, "I'll make Brock Lesnar the last person I wrestle." He probably the injuries probably caught up to him or something. I'm just giving some really deep thought about it. And he probably said he can't do it no more. It's gonna be his last match, because he looked terrible. He looked terrible. He looked like he was weak, really, really weak. He didn't have the strength of the Undertaker. He barely kicked out a lot of pinfalls, and I'm gonna miss him. That's if he not gonna come back. I'm gonna miss him, and he probably, like I said, he probably decided he want to retire and move on to other things. Like he lost a little weight too. He looked a little smaller, and he looked like he aged a whole lot since the last time we seen him. He aged a whole lot, and he's 49. Um, he's about 8 years older than me, and I gotta say that, like I said, it's still a shock to me right now. It's like, you know, Undertaker, he been through a lot of matches. He got a lot of victories. Doesn't matter what it was, tag team, heavyweight, world, intercontinental, hardcore. He had a lot of champions. He had a lot of titles. Like I said, he made his mark in wrestling, so he got the right to choose his last opponent, and he chose Brock Lesnar. Unless he couldn't get up, and they changed the script and said make Brock Lesnar win. Undertaker could have possibly supposed to win, but we would never know. And he may not come back. It's hard to say at the moment, because you know how wrestling is. He may be going through something right now. That's why he looked that way. That's why he couldn't kick out the last one. And he probably had to retire because some injury he had that was catching up with him, that he couldn't hide anymore. Because the more he wrestled, the more worse they got. Because like I said, the last few WrestleManias, he barely won. So his injuries probably catching up with him. Because last time I heard that he was taking some time off to heal from his injury, they never specified what kind of injuries he had. So it could be his injuries that make him have to quit wrestling, probably for a while. And that's probably why he haven't wrestled that much, because as Dr. Price said, he can't wrestle as much as he wants to. And there always be a streak in my heart. The Undertaker always be in my heart. He's like the best wrestler out of all. He's been there the longest. He lasts through different generations of wrestling. He's been there like 3 decades, almost 3 decades. So he's been around a long, long time. Different music, different outfits, different Undertaker outfits. I mean, different ways he come in. He came in all kinds of ways, like the theatrical ways. And he might get into acting. You never know. Or he just might be doing. I heard he's into real estate, so he probably got into that and decided to retire from wrestling. He's probably sitting out at home right now, recuperating from the injuries that he already have, and probably some new ones that he got right now. Yeah, Mark Calloway, the Undertaker, always and ever will be, always and always, forever and always will be the Undertaker. He could be inducted to the Hall of Fame probably next year, and this could have been his last match, and he's sailing to the sunset. He riding to the sunset on his last ride, which was yesterday. And WrestleMania be always forever known as the Undertaker's last and final match. He defeated a whole lot of people. And he had all kinds of types of matches, like the Inferno, the coffin match, the last ride match, Hell in a Cell, Buried Alive. He had a lot of matches, a whole lot of matches that only that he had created. A lot of matches you ain't gonna never see again, because them Undertaker matches you ain't gonna never see. If this was Undertaker last time being here, there's no more coffin matches. There's no more Inferno matches. There's no more Buried Alive. There's no more last rides. This is the last time Undertaker wrestled. They should have made it to a special match, like Hell in a Cell, last ride, or something like that. But like I said, Undertaker probably couldn't make it to do that. He probably wanted a standard match, and that's what you got. And he had a lot of allies, like his ministry. I thought they may bring back the ministry, but that's not going to happen. Cause that'd be cool to bring them back against the Wyatt family. But it probably would never happen. From what's going on right now, it ain't gonna happen. And Undertaker, he's the best. He's the best at what he do. A heavyweight that moves like a lightweight. He didn't even jump over the top rope like he usually do. Either. He didn't do none of that. Like I said, he lost stuff he did. Usually do. He didn't even do. He didn't sit up like he usually do. Like when he get knocked down, he sit right back up. He didn't do that at all. None of that wasn't even there. He used to fly in the air. He didn't do that. He couldn't even do the rope walk. He got, countered. It's like everything he did basically got countered. And it's like he wasn't the same Undertaker. He lost his edge. I'm not down at Undertaker, but it just seemed like he lost his edge. I guess a lot when you get injured a whole lot, you kind of lose your edge. Part of you you can't use anymore because of your injuries. Just like Flying Brian when he had ankle injuries, he couldn't do the high flying moves anymore. So it's like it took a part of him away, just like Undertaker. Part of him was taken away from him from his injuries. And like I said, that's about it. But Undertaker, you're the man. You're the best. You'll always be the best, and you'll always be the WrestleMania's main event and the creator of new types of matches. And thank you very much, and see you later.